Hey guys, it's Jasper, and today I wanted to talk about writing. So in my first writing video, I told you guys that one of the new things I have been implementing to make my writing better or something like that is that I have been practicing writing every day via office hours. To clarify what I mean by that, I don't know, maybe go watch my other video, but very briefly, when I say writing every day, I mean writing every day Monday through Friday, so like a work week. Saturdays and Sundays are optional. And Monday through Friday at the beginning of the week, I set my office hours for writing. So I say I'm going to write 3 hours here, 2 hours here, 3 hours here, and then I commit to those hours, and one way or another, I need to show up for work, write, work, whatever. And I have to say, I've been doing this now, I should really start keeping track maybe, because now it's been like 3 or 4 weeks and I feel like it's been really going well. This past week I had one day where I slipped up and I cleaned my house instead of writing. I just was like really tired and the house was messy and I needed to make supper for myself. I was home alone, so I made supper, took a nap, and then the house was so messy and I cleaned, and then I just didn't do my writing hours. And so I was really, upset about that, but yeah, you let it go, and the next day I was productive and good. And so I would say so far I've been really pretty good with my office hours. I missed the one day this week, but other than that, I've been doing really good writing Monday through Friday, once every day, and sometimes twice every day. So really, really liking that. The next thing that I had decided would be helpful for my writing is to get a writing notebook. Now, this is obviously not my first writing notebook. If you are a writer, you probably have 100 million of these. And if you're anything like me, you have a bunch that you didn't use all the pages, or that you lost, or that whatever organization system you started in the notebook, it just went out the window and you don't know what happened. But the wonderful thing about a writing notebook is that it's the idea that instead of writing your ideas on scrap bits of paper that you like tuck into books or your pocket or your purse, which I do all the time, or notes on my phone has really been the big thing. I'll record notes on my phone and then my phone is full of notes and I'm writing, and then later I go back and I go, oh my goodness, I wrote the dialogue for these 2 characters. I totally forgot about that. So going back. So the idea with the writing notebook was that all my ideas would be in one place. Now, again, I've had lots of writing notebooks, so I'm not going to be so naive to think that this is going to be the perfect answer and I will at last be organized, but I'm hoping that maybe this time, that this time it'll be all good and all right in a Broadway sort of way.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time I'll take notes. Maybe this time I'll write something and fill up all these pages. Maybe this time it's not for nothing. Maybe this time I'll write lots.
But probably not. Writing notebook for the win! I was careful in selecting my notebook. The one thing was, I know that if I don't think my notebook is pretty, I ignore it. So, pretty, check. It looks a little outrageous because we got flowers on we have floral on floral, but most days it's alright. Attracts the eye. Ooh, shiny. The other thing is the size. I really like the size of it because if you follow me on Instagram, Jasper Appler, love. You know that I like to do lots of sketching. So for instance, you can see, I've got this is just tiny sketches in among what I'm writing, but sometimes I like to do really big drawings, and drawing really helps me with my writing. It's a good writing prompt for me. So I wanted a book that was big enough that it was comfortable to draw in, and also was a ringed binder so that the cover could just, you see that, fold flat right over. And so if I want to, it's a hard cover, so it's easy to write on. I don't need to find a hard surface. And in terms of drawing, it's really easy to get in. I found that journals like a journal like this one, which I love, I got a lot of use out of. As much as I love it, what ends up happening is I have to break the binding, so it starts to get really fat, and then the pages are at like, it's like threatening to fall out and stuff. And it's a nice size for a journal for just keeping writing notes and that sort of thing. But for drawing, it's a little bit small. You can see the two. It's just slightly smaller, right? And it's funny, like the difference when it's picking out the journal, I looked like a crazy person. I was holding all these journals and comparing them and pretending to draw on them and all sorts of stuff. But I'm not able to, like fold it back and just focus on one page. And so that's what I really like about this journal. So again, I'm hoping maybe this time it'll be all better and that sort of thing. So I think that is everything I wanted to share with you guys on writing this week. I've been doing my office hours. They've been going really pretty well. This week I messed up on one day, but it's feeling good. It's I have to say, I think my favorite thing about the office hours is that I'm claiming time for my craft. I'm not getting paid for the work that I'm doing, but by setting office hours, it's a little bit more serious. And so when I have, like for instance, last night, I was working and working and working, and then my mom called and she said, is this a good time to chat? And I said, actually, it's my office hours right now. And I love talking to my mom. I love my mom, and right now she's away. So I would have loved to stop what I was doing and talk with her, but because it was my office hours, I said, it's my office hours. And she said, when are your office hours? Maybe I'll call you after. And I said, well, actually, it's going to be from 8 p.m. till 1 in the morning tonight. Just because that's what made sense for me. And so she said, oh, okay, well, send me your office hours and then I can try to call you, around that time. And that was really wonderful because for me, a very big distraction from my writing would be my family, because I love my family. I want to spend all the time with them. And so it's hard to say no to family for writing, but having office hours has helped to structure my work and really take ownership for my work. So I'm loving office hours. The second thing is my writing notebook, which hopefully will be different this time. Let me know down below what you guys are currently doing to keep writing. Do you also keep a writing journal? Have you been setting office hours? How's that going? Let me know down below. How is your writing working? La la la, blah blah, haha. And just for fun, tell me how much. Guys, floral, floral, floral. I'm crazy. Let me know down below, how much coffee do you drink during your office hours?